Another good morning. It's Saturday morning and today's adventure is I'm heading over to Brookvale, which is the north side of Sydney near Manly, where there's a motorbike diner / workshop, and they're one of the dealers for the Royal Enfield. So I used to have a Royal Enfield Bullet 500 and it was a fun bike, but today I'm going to test ride the Royal Enfield 650. Oh, I've put on my new heat shields, but I'll get in the light because you can't really, it's a bit hard to see them in this light, but they are fabulous. That's from Forged Glory. Yeah, you can't see, it's too dark. Anyway, I might have some pictures up here when I get into the light a bit better. But they're actually a bit longer than my old ones. So they actually are better. The other ones I still got a bit of heat, but when I was coming back from the city the other day, they actually do a great job being that bit longer. And my little mascot that you remember from last time is still there. I have to get a name for that horse. Tonto. I don't know, did Calamity Jane have a horse and did she name it? Anyway, and then after I do the Royal Enfield, I'm heading up the highway. I might do a little bit of a ride, and I'm going to a place called Saddles. You can see why. And I'm having lunch there with a friend. Christmas catch up. Heading over to Brookvale now. So I don't know if you have this problem like I do, but I keep losing one glove. You know how you lose one sock? I lose one glove. So I'm down to my last pair, and of course I have to cut the fingers off so I can press buttons and shit. So I've just destroyed another pair of gloves. I don't know what happens to them. I put them in my bag, and then when I go upstairs, there's only one in the bag. It's like there's some goblin that just eats one glove. I think I've come a different way. I wasn't paying attention to my GPS. Anyway, I'll get there. All we ever do is learn, and you don't know what might be waiting for you tonight. It's now called Chubbs. Right, not so Chubbs. So it's got a real American sports bar feel to it. Yeah. Ah, wow, yeah.
Huge.
Yeah.
Huge. And,
so.
Any more TV screens? Or
Yeah. Nice. And this is the workroom's still the same, right? Right, yes. Everything's still going on here. Very nice. You've got a lifetime of work here then.
Oh, yeah.
It'll never finish.
No.
Hello, how are you? Yes.
Adventures.
Sorry, how's it?
The adventures.
Yeah, I'm getting there. Well, today's one. I'm taking the 650 out for a little test ride. Yeah.
Yeah, you'll be having a bit of fun?
Yes, just for an hour I'll be back, and then I've got lunch. It's Christmas time. So I'm just wondering, is there anything I've got to sign, or who do I know it's out the front, but what do I do? Is it, I'm just looking what I need to sign my life away, because I'm taking the 650 out for a little...
Oh, you better sign everything away.
Yeah. You've got calamity here as collateral. I guess someone can give me the rundown of the buttons to press.
Enjoy.
Thanks, darling. Merry Christmas to you guys if I don't see you again.
Yep.
And happy birthday.
It's exactly the same as your other bike. One down, five up.
Oh, yeah, no tricks.
It is the most simple, enjoyable, easy to ride thing you will find.
Great.
And I'm sure you'll have a great time. It's cleaned and gassed.
Thank you so much. Okay, bye-bye. Okay. I'm assuming this is it, the Interceptor. Yep, that's it. Yep, so that's it. I'll get my leg over that. I'll take up there, I'll get my helmet on. The Royal Enfield Sydney Club is here today. Not that I'm riding with them. I'm assuming that one is the one I'm in the key work, so I figured that's it.
That's it, Chris.
Yeah.
Are you coming for a ride with us?
No, I'm not. I'm going just for a quick test ride, but I don't know where. Anything north of the bridge is like Middle Earth for me. I have no clue about.
Okay.
What's that?
I don't know how you ride it. How heavy is that bike?
I went into a weighbridge coming back from a ride. I just saw it and I go, I wonder if they'll weigh my bike. And I was on it with my overnight bag. So let's take off, say, 70 kilos. So he said the front was 200 kilos and the back was 300.
Are you kidding?
Half a tonne. That's with me on it.
Are you kidding?
Yeah.
You don't weigh anywhere.
Well, you know.
If you jumped off, it wouldn't even show up on them.
Oh, well, let's say 70 kilos off. So 430 kilos.
Half a tonne, just rounded up.
Yeah.
With all the bloody gear there.
Oh, there's so much shit on there, I swear to God. But you know, the bigger that bike looks, the smaller I look. There are no more diets for me. There's a strategy, you know. Fucking women aren't stupid.
Smart.
I don't even know what I've done with the friggin' keys. I've already lost the keys already. Fucking idiot. No, they're in the bike. Smart.
Just begun. He strikes that natural light. She's walking faster now. Their future's up in smoke. The past is crumbling down.
Been for a great little ride on this Royal Enfield 650. I'm in love. Now, I did have a Royal Enfield Bullet 500 some years ago. I am familiar with them. But the 650 is, you know, obviously it's just got that more power, but it's just such a great fun little bike to ride. Oh, I don't know. You know, the Indian FTR was fun, the Scout Bobber was fun, the Royal Enfield is fun, you know, the Ural sidecars are fun. Let's face it, I'm just a fun girl that wants to have fun on bikes, and I'm having it today. And look at this view. I'm in the Pacific Ocean, I'm on the north side of Sydney, it's a beautiful day, and I'm loving it. Life is just fantastic. It takes me a little while to get used to where all the pegs are and everything. So light compared to Calamity. God. Tell me a little bit about this magnificent machine. I loved it.
The beast. Quick, the abridged history. Enfield's the oldest manufacturer in the world.
Yep.
Back in the 1940s, the Indians needed some motorcycles for their border patrols. So they found the one that worked for them was a swing arm 350 Bullet. Just like that.
Like that one?
Like that one.
As if on cue?
Yeah. So what they did, they sort of spoke to the factory and said, we need 800, and they said, oh, well, we better start building them in India. So they did. So a company was formed in India, and they started making them, and they were pretty good old bikes. They kept making them for decades and decades.
Yeah.
Like all the English manufacturers, they didn't see the Honda 4 coming. They all went broke in 1970.
Oh, okay, yeah,
like
that
Honda,
changed the game, didn't
Honda
it?
just making them. They didn't change them for decades. They were just a pedestrian little 350 that just worked. And they said 10,000 a year, you know. So they got on. About not that long ago, a guy took over, Sid Lell took over the company. Said, we don't need to have all these other little companies, get rid of all those other rubbish, just let's make good motorbikes. They built what was called the UCE, Unit Construction Engine. Everything changed. They made 20,000 bikes a year, they made 100,000. Last year, Royal Enfield made 880,000 motorcycles. I'll repeat that, 880,000 units. And if you want to buy one, give me a deposit, I'll get one when I can. There's none in the shed.
Really?
Absolutely.
They're that popular?
Absolutely.
Wow.
So where some of the other manufacturers are on the race to the bottom, Enfield are just skyrocketing.
Going. And what's the connection with Enfield and Indian? What? How did? None.
Well, no, that's not true. There is a connection, but it's tenuous. Floyd Clymer got the name Indian, the American Indian motorcycle name.
Right.
And he used a couple of different bikes. Velocet's one.
Yes.
And Royal Enfield was another.
Yes.
So you could buy an Indian that was made with a Royal Enfield engine, and or you could buy one that was made with Velocet engine.
Yes.
So there's a sort of tenuous link, but historically, Royal Enfield is Royal Enfield.
Yes.
And they have been their own brand ever since. they've been made in India.
Yeah.
So, but there was an Enfield.
There was a little bit of a connection there. Yeah, but nothing that you could really hang your hat on.
If you see one, you go, wow, just buy it, stick it in your shed, you know, because they're pretty thin on the ground.
It was fun. I loved it.
Yeah,
I knew I would though, really.
Of course.
I knew I would.
Like I've said, if anybody can find a bad review written by a professional,
yes,
I'll give it to them.
Yes.
Like, seriously.
I tried to pull a Swifty, but I'm not a professional. Well, thank you so much for letting me ride it. Come back to the wonderful Surfside Garage. What's the diner called now?
It's called Chubbs.
That's Chubbs.
Yeah.
But this is the Surfside. Everyone knows it's Surfside Garage.
Surfside Enfield, Surfside Motorcycle.
Yeah, so it's fantastic.
It's fun. We make it fun because motorcycling is fun.
Motorcycling is the best.
That's why we do it. Yeah.
Well, I'm going to take Calamity now. I've got to get to another gig.
Yes.
Well, from the Aussie and the Indian.
Yes,
I'm the Aussie, that's the Indian.
And I'm an Aussie, and that's an Indian-made Enfield.
That's it. Oh, maybe today I was the Aussie and the Royal.
The Royal.
Enfield.
Yes.
My dad would be so proud of me because he spent hours as a kid, when I was a kid, teaching me how to peel a prawn. You've got to do it in 3 movements. And the way he taught me was head first, off, pinch the tail and squeeze. And you've got to take off as much of the body as you can. Look at that. That means it's a fresh prawn as well. That's the second movement. And the third movement is just this middle bit with the legs, like that. Then you got that. You dip it in that and a bit of that, and you do this. Now there you go. This is saddles. There's a good reason why it's called saddles. All those things. And these magnificent chairs, look at that. They're great. I fancy those in my lounge room. Finished eating lunch at Saddles and met up with some colleagues. And thankfully they've bought me some fuel because didn't notice it till it was too late and I was on the highway. And I realised, oh my God, I've got no fuel. And anyway, they've come with some fuel to give me so I can get to a petrol station. Thank you to Forged Glory for the most amazing heat shields. They're there. That's one side. That says the Indian on it. And over here, it says, where are we? The Aussie. And they've been fantastic. And Forged Glory also, of course, did the bedroll. Terrific craftsmanship. They look fantastic. The Aussie and the Indian has got its own special heat shields now. Just visited a friend's house on a 40-acre property, just beautiful. But there's a little bit of dirt road to arrive here on. So here we go. Well, it's gravelly road. It's not too bad. It's got to take things a bit easy. What a great day. Little ridges. I'll turn this around so you can see where I am. Still very smoky. See the sun up there, you can't see it with the haze. So I hit myself with the car door the other day, which explains this bruise. I was getting the grandkids out and I was on a hill and the door flung back, and as I turned my head, got me right there. Damaged goods. Here we go. Right, we're out of that. And away we go. Well, there's a long story to that song. Why is it on my playlist? Bon Jovi. Well, you know, John Bon Jovi. Bit of all right. But that reminds me of years gone by, and a guy that I met on the side of the road. He was a workman, digging and doing like road works, and I was just this young, fancy-free thing. Anyway, after a few moments of passing, you know, I drive past him. Yeah, anyway, to cut a long story short, that song was playing when we sort of got together, and I'll never forget it. It's my memory. Now, his name was, if you're out there, Gary. That was a sensational time, and I never saw you again after that. You went on to another road gang, I guess. I wonder if you were a prisoner. Perhaps you were a prisoner. Never thought of that. I didn't see a ball and chain. Yes, the things we do when we're young. Well, I guess the things we do when we're old. I'm home now, and it's a Saturday night and I'm not going out, and I just can't wait to get in my apartment. I'm going to run a nice hot bath, and it's been a fantastic day. The Royal Enfield 650 bike was fantastic, a lot of fun. I loved it. Am I going to get one? Not at the moment. I've got enough on my plate with this Calamity Jane. Beautiful lunch at a place called Saddles, which I had to go to. I've been wanting to go there forever, and as you saw, the seats are Saddles in the place. And then over to a friend's place who's just bought a property out that way near Peaks Ridge. Check that out, and I'm sure there's going to be some great parties out there. And just a quick zip home along the highway, listening to Bon Jovi and all sorts of things. I've had a great old time.
There's no smoke.